Welcome to Philippine TVET, Skills for Success. All right, today we're jumping right into something super specific, but also incredibly important in the world of manufacturing. We're talking about production operation for wire bonding, specifically at Level 3.
So, what does it really mean to be a Level 3 specialist in wire bonding? I mean, what's this all about? Let's break down the official definition.
Okay, so in plain English, this whole thing is about mastering a really precise job. We're talking about the art of connecting a tiny silicon chip to its packaging with these super fine wires, usually gold or copper. This qualification basically trains you to be the expert of that entire process, from setting up the machines all the way to signing off on the final product. It's a huge deal for building all the electronics we use every single day.
So how do you actually become that expert? Well, the training is built on 4 key skills. You can think of them as the 4 pillars that walk you through the entire production process. Let's take a look at the blueprint for mastering this.
So here they are, the 4 core competencies. And what's really cool is how logically it's all laid out, right? You start by prepping the machine, then you check all the paperwork, then you do the main job, and you finish up by logging everything. It's a perfect workflow. Let's dive into each one.
First up, evaluating the setup. This is all about getting things ready. You're the person who's going to check the machine's setup, its calibration, and give that final buy-off. And that's basically the official go-ahead, saying this machine is absolutely perfect and ready for production. This step is so critical because it sets the standard for quality right from the very start.
Next up, it's about getting the paperwork right, and this is a huge deal. Before any machine even powers on, you're the one checking all the documents, things like the assembly diagrams and these things called process travelers. You can think of a process traveler as like a passport that follows each batch of products through the line. In a world of high-tech manufacturing, one little mistake here could mess up thousands of parts. So yeah, this check is absolutely non-negotiable.
And now we get to the main event, performing the actual wire bonding. This is really the heart of the whole operation. It's a super technical process where you're overseeing the machine as it connects these tiny, microscopic components with just incredible speed and accuracy. This is it. This is the skill that literally builds the guts of modern electronics. And last but not least, after all the hands-on work is finished, you've got to handle the data. You'll perform the lot transaction. All that really means is you're processing and recording all the important details for each batch, or lot, that you've completed. This creates this perfect digital paper trail, which is absolutely essential for quality control and for tracking every single product that goes out the door.
Okay, so you master these 4 skills. But it's not just about getting a piece of paper, right? It's about what comes next. This training opens up a direct path to a real, specific career. So the big question is, what job are we actually talking about here?
I mean, this is probably the most important question for any kind of training like this. Where does it lead? What's the job at the end of the road? And unlike some other courses, this qualification is designed with one very clear job in mind.
And boom, here's your answer. Once you've achieved this qualification, you are competent to be a production operator, specializing in wire bonding. It's that simple. It's a straight line from your training to a specific, defined role out there on the production floor.
You should really think of this as your ticket in. This qualification is your direct link, your bridge between what you learn and a real, tangible career. And not just any career, but one in the absolutely massive global electronics manufacturing industry. It's a big deal.
It kind of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? As all of our technology gets more and more complex, you have to wonder, just how much do we rely on these highly skilled specialists? The people who have mastered one single, critical process and do it absolutely perfectly every single time.